Alright, what's up, y'all? This is a little bit different. I just needed a break from Monster Hunter today. We're gonna play Monster Hunter on Thursday. I know there's like an event, a festival, I think, that just started today, but we'll do that on Thursday. We're playing RuneScape Dragonwilds, a new RuneScape survival craft that just came out. This is kind of a monumental game. I got my first payout from YouTube, and I always said I would reinvest it into the channel. So this is the first game bought with YouTube payout money to improve the channel content. So hopefully it ends up being a good game, and we end up having a good time with it. We're gonna play it alongside Monster Hunter for a little bit. So let's see how it goes. We have to talk to the wise old man. So they had a bit of a dragon problem. We came at a great time, apparently. I always come at the right time. Do I want to go through the tutorial? I'll figure it out on my own. Into the new RuneScape lands. Honestly, the art style's kind of cute. Look, there's even Rathaloses in this game as well. I'm gonna assume that this is just like any other survival game situation. I see on the bottom left we have food, we have water, whatever the muscular arm is, we also have that. In like 2022, I did a little bit of a Valheim playthrough, and I had a lot of fun with that actually, but then we got into Dragon's Dogma and then Monster Hunter, so there hasn't really been that much survival craft stuff on the channel. I'm not the biggest survival craft guy, but I mean, this is RuneScape, bro. I played so much RuneScape as a kid. The only difference is I don't think I'm gonna spend 8 hours a day fishing for lobsters and cutting down yew trees this time. That was more of a childhood me activity. Punching these chickens, and I'll take a few of them. I'll leave a breeding stock so that they can mate. I don't really know how the mechanics work in this game. I don't know if they actually need to breed with each other or if they just spawn, but I'm gonna leave a few of them alone to keep each other company because I don't want to decimate the whole population. Hebbit? I don't think they're hostile, bro. They're just gonna let me walk. Nope, they're hostile. They're hostile, bro. We need to go. Still chase? Bro, leave me alone. I don't know why you still need to chase me, dog. Like, look, I'm just a little bit. You know what? Actually, let's go. Let's throw down then. Let's throw down then. You think you're tough? Oh, you run back to your homie and then you're tough, huh? You're tough with your friends. You're tough with your friends, but not with me. Two of you at once? Ow. There you go. Okay. This place is not to be trifled with. I'm done trifling with this area. I'm starting to see why there may have been some benefit to doing the tutorial. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're heading the right way. We can run past all of our problems. We have 100 stamina, and it's not there to not use. This is very much like Valheim. This is very, very much like that wise old man. Oh, is this the guy that I was supposed to talk to? You weren't actually that far away at all. I've unlocked buildings. So the good news is that we get to build a base. I think the main focus of today's video should be establishing a base of operations and getting our basic survival down pat. Oh, there's red berries. This is great. So we have a source of reliable. Okay. Great. We have food down. Water is still going to be a bit of an issue though. Honestly, it seems like a quaint little village, but something about settling down somewhere that's already been destroyed. I don't know. It doesn't hit quite right, but there is a lot of food. There are cows that we could probably eventually do something with. Rune essence. Ah! Oh, no. It was really stupid to not do the tutorial because I don't know how to build structures. It won't let, oh, maybe I need a crafting table. Man, I'm stupid. Okay, but there's a bigger issue right now, and I don't have water, and I'm getting chased by this kebbit. Hold on, let me deal with this really quick. I don't know why I couldn't figure out that I needed a crafting table. You needed a crafting table in like Valheim and pretty much every other survival craft. So why don't we just slap one right there? This is all I have. This is all I have the resources for right now. We're gonna have to find a source of water, and in a real hurry. There's a bridge over there, and a lot of times, in my experience, bridges are over top of water. Also, y'all, if you're enjoying the content, thank you very much for being here. Please consider subscribing. It helps the channel out a lot. That rat looks very angry. We do all sorts of content here at Monster Hunter. We play different games like this, and we just try to have a good time. I'm gonna collect this water. I'm gonna take a bunch. I don't know how many of these I can have maximum. I can have like, there we go, 40 drinking water. We're just gonna guzzle a lot of that because apparently drinking water, it only replaces 10 of your hydration at a time. Realistically, my character now, oh, I'm now toxified. That's great. I love it. And I'm being chased by a goblin. I got Giardia from the drinking water lake, and I'm being chased by a goblin. Look, dude, I'm having a really bad day, and I need you. I need the giant rat. I need all of y'all to just leave me alone, which means I'm probably gonna have to go. He can't jump. He can't jump. You can't jump. Go away. They gave me this for a reason. This is where I'm hiding. Okay, look, old man, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do until morning time. I guess I'll have another glass of water and just ride this one out. I'm gonna assume that it's the drinking water that toxified me and I'm supposed to like boil it so that it doesn't give me Giardia and Cryptosporidium. But to be totally honest with you, I didn't have time for that. I was dying of dehydration right now. I always learned from survival shows that when you're dying of dehydration, you're gonna die anyway, so you should don't listen to me. I'm playing a video game. I shouldn't give actual bad survival advice while I'm playing RuneScape survival craft. I don't actually want to build here. I'm gonna pack up and build somewhere else. It's not that this is a bad location, because it's not, but I would love to be just a little bit closer, maybe, to the water source. There's so many rats and stuff right now. I feel like I should wait until the morning time, but at this point, you know, who knows how long that'll be. Last time I checked, nighttime took all night. Yeah, I want to build closer to the water, and that seems, I mean, other than the fact that the water gives my character explosive diarrhea, it does seem like a decent water source. Oh, this rat is taking me off, bro. You are the worst. Camping my temporary base. Go away. I don't want you here. Don't make me I'm gonna call Orkin, bro. I'm getting hungry. Should probably eat some of my berries. They're not giving me poisoning like the water did. So we have established a source of food. We've established a source of water. We haven't established a base yet. Well, over there's some rats. I don't like that, but there's this river separating me and the rats. I'm surprised that this gave my character diarrhea, in all honesty. It is running water. You think that it would be kind of like, whatever. This seems like a really good location to have at least some degree of home. I know that this game has building mechanics kind of similar to Valheim from what I've seen, where everything breaks really easily, so you're gonna have to forgive the fact that whatever I build is gonna be probably garbage. A lot of this area is either blocked or unstable, and while I relate to the unstable part, okay, I think we might be able to make this work. It's not perfect. If I get enough resource, there we go. That's actually not bad. I need to cut that tree down because it's intersecting where the wall's gonna be. For some reason, picking up logs off the ground improves your woodcutting skill. So we're gonna easily level up our woodcutting skill just by picking up saplings and logs off the ground. This will be my workshop. Like I'll work. I have a nice view of the decrepit, falling apart village. That's beautiful. I need to gather some more wood. This is coming along fantastic, actually. I couldn't ask, aside from the tree growing out of my living room, it's actually not that bad so far. I'll have a little house in no time. Right by this bridge that goes over there, by a source of fresh water with plenty of berries in the village to harvest. My life is great. I can't believe this, smiling through it. I can't believe this is my life. We're just absolutely dominating the woodcutting skill too. There's so many branches on the ground. And apparently it's giving me extra skills for axes, even though I haven't picked up an axe once. That is so iconic. This is gonna be where we put the door, right? Because then we can go inside. It's all hunky-dory. These kind of look like prison bars, but I don't want the monsters to get inside, but I still want to be able to have a really good view of the outside world. And I think that does it. That basically, like, my character can look outside wistfully at the pond, or they can check on their workbench to make sure it hasn't been stolen, or they can look at the bridge, which is all three major sites. Now, how awful is planning the roof about to be? I have a feeling this is gonna be absolutely horrendous. There's a lot of things going on all the time. It scares me when I hear monsters. I've been jumped by too many goblins already. I don't feel very confident and secure in myself at the moment. I'm already woodcutting level 6, man. This is just like my actual RuneScape experience. And I remember my original RuneScape account. Back in the day, the main thing I did was cut down trees and then sell the wood. I didn't even like have aspirations to improve my fire making or my cooking skills. Like I just wanted to make money from selling logs. How the hell do triangles work? Nobody says it has to be perfect. Nobody says C's get degrees, bro. C's get degrees. Just go for the C. The C- house. It's still gonna help you graduate. My roof is gonna fall apart. I need to have some water. I need to have some water that upsets my character's stomach, which we now have an unlimited supply of. Then I'm probably gonna slam some berries down my gullet as well, which I think are great. Having a diet eating entirely what looks like the RuneScape equivalent to huckleberries sounds like you would be very malnourished. This is exactly like Valheim. This is just Valheim with RuneScape skinning, which honestly works for me because I love some RuneScape, bro. Although it looks like the trees break into much smaller pieces by what I'm seeing right now. This is gonna get really tedious in a hurry. There's so many survival crafts at this point in time that, like, if you've played one, you kind of know what you're doing in all of them. That's gonna hold up the roof. I'm sure that's exactly what we need. It's not even, maybe it's touching the roof a little bit. If you know how to make your building not want to collapse on itself, please let me know. Like, tell me in the comments, because putting this beam in the middle of the floor doesn't seem to be helping. But at the same time, like, I really can't be bothered to figure out what would help. I'm never very good at building in these games where there's like stress points in the building, otherwise it starts to decay. So we're just gonna maintain this. Actually, this looks a lot better than my first Valheim home though. So we're just gonna maintain this as our main home for right now. I gotta pick up some rocks on the way too, because I'm thinking we should probably set a campfire down, because I have a feeling the campfire is gonna let us purify water since this water's really not doing us any favor. Oh, you want to fight? I have a weapon now, bro. I don't think you want to fight me the same way that you may have before, because I have an actual weapon. I'm just jumping around, bro. What are you gonna? Oh, the chicken's attacking me too. You can't bring homies out to the fight, bro. Ow, you can't. Okay, somebody needs to die. Somebody needs to die. I don't care who. The chickens need to get out of the way. You didn't need to get in this fight to begin with. And then there we go. We are such a force now that we have this weaponry. I don't know where to put the campfire. I don't know if it should be in the house, but I'm gonna just plop it out here for right now because it's getting to be nighttime, and nighttime seems like a scary time in this game. Oh, sick. Okay, I can boil water, but it takes 2 regular waters to make a clean water. I understand. Okay, come back later. Okay, I will. You process that. That's great. So we're not gonna get diarrhea from our water anymore. I would consider that a massive improvement in our living situation, and one that I did not expect to get to today. I didn't expect to get to the point where we didn't get the Giardia and Cryptosporidium poisoning. I can't see in here at nighttime. That's gonna be a problem, but when we sleep until morning. All right, y'all, if you enjoyed this game, please let me know. I'd love to play more of it, and a special thank you to members. Again, this is like the very first video that legitimately would not have been possible without you guys, because the payouts from the channel ended up buying this game. So thank you so much. I will see you next time. I'm gonna go drink some tea because my voice is absolutely dying. Peace.